Hello students, today we are going to start our exercise 12.2 and the first question of the exercise, in which the side of an equilateral triangle is given, that is L, and we have to write a perimeter with the variable L. So we know that the perimeter of equilateral triangle is 3 into side, and the side of triangle is given, that is L. So we can say that this one is 3 into L, that is equals to 3L. So now the next question, here the side of hexagon is given, that is L, and we have to use this variable and we write to perimeter of hexagon. So we know that the perimeter of regular hexagon is 6 into side, and side is given here, that is L. So we can say that 6 into L, that is 6L. So the perimeter will be 6L. Now the third question, in which we have to find the sum of length of all the edges of a cube, and the length of one edge of a cube is given, that is L variable. So we have to use this L variable and we have to find the sum of length of all edges. So the length of all edges will be 12 into L, because we know that in a cube there are 12 edges. So 12 into L, and that will be equals to 12L. Next question. In fourth question, we have to find the diameter of a circle, and we have to use the radius as R variable, and we know that the diameter of any circle is 2 into radius. So we can say that 2 into the radius is R, so the diameter will be 2R. Now next exercise 12.3. First question. In first question, student, we have given 3 numbers, and using these 3 numbers and using some operations, we have to write 4 expressions. So we can write 4 expressions using 2 operation with addition, subtraction, multiplication and division also. So here in first expression we use that 7 plus 5 minus 8. Same as it is, we can interchange the signs of plus and minus. In next we can write that 7 minus 5 plus 8. And in next one we can use multiplication with addition, and we can write that 7 into 5 plus 8. And next is 7 plus 5 into 8. And also student, you can write any expression which will come in your mind. So these are the examples of expressions. Also you can write any expression using these numbers. Now the second question. In this question, student, you have to find out the expression with number only. So the second question you can do yourself, because in second question you have to select the expression with number only. That means the variable can't be in any expression. So now the third question, that is identification of operations and name of the expressions. That means here some expressions are given and we have to write which operation is used in between of variable and the number, and also we have to write these expressions in word form. So first is x plus 5. Here plus is given, that means addition is used here, and we can say that here we will use this number at first and then the operation and the variable will be in the last. So we will write as a expression 5 is added to x, right? That means we will start from the and. So we will write like 5 is added to x. And in second one, y minus 7. minus, that means subtraction operation is used here, and we will write expression from the last term which is given. So here last is given, that 7. So we will write here 7 is subtracted from y. Next is 3z. Here we can interchange the terms. 3 is multiplied with z, or we can say that z is multiplied with 3. So here we can interchange the term at first and last. It has same meaning in both the case, because in multiplication it doesn't matter which number is multiplied with which one. We can say that 2 is multiplied with 3 or 3 is multiplied with 2. We get the same answer. So same as it is, we can say that 3 is multiplied with z, or also we can say that z is multiplied with 3. Next, p upon 5. Upon 5, that means division is used here, and we can say that p is divided by 5. That means the numerator is divided by the denominator. So we will write p is divided by 5. In next one, here student, we will check that if any number is used with a variable, that means some operation is used in between the variable and the number. So 2x plus 17 is given. That means one operation is used between 2 and x, and one operation is used between these two terms. That means 2 into x. Here multiplication is used, and the addition is also used between 2x and 17. That means two operations are used here, that is multiplication and addition. And also we will write that like that 2 is multiplied with x. First we will write the expression of variable. So 2 is multiplied with x, and this is the result, and the result is added to 17, right? So we will write like this: 2 is multiplied with x, and then the result is added to 17. Now the sixth, 3y minus 5. So here is also multiplication is used in between 3 and y, and the subtraction is used between these two terms. And we will write first expression with 3y. That means 3 is multiplied with y. And then in subtraction, student, I told you earlier that we will write expression from the last, right? So 3y is the first result. Then we will write 5 is subtracted from the result, and the result was 3y. So the expression will be written like as 3 is multiplied with y, and then 5 is subtracted from the result, right? Now the next question, minus 7m plus 2 by 3. So here multiplication is used between this number and the variable, and addition is used here. Here 2 by 3 is also given. So in 2 by 3, student, we can't say that the division is used, because 2 by 3 is a number in the form of fraction. So we can say that this is fraction number, not a division number. So here multiplication is used in between minus 7 and m, and addition is used between these two terms. So we will write the expression like minus 7 is multiplied with m, and then this result is added with 2 by 3, right? And 8th is same as it is as 7th. So now the next 4th question, in which we have to write the expressions of these wordings, right? So these wordings are given like 7 added to P. We can simply write that 7 added, that means plus, to P, that means plus P. So we will write 7 plus P. And next is P subtracted from 7. So in this case we started writing from the last. So we will write P subtracted from 7. We will write 7 at first, then the sign of subtraction, and then we will write P. So it will comes like 7 minus P. Now the third part. Here it's simply given that P multiplied by 7, we can write 7P. P divided by 7, P by 7. 7 divided by P, that means 7 will be as a numerator and P will be as a denominator. Next is 7 subtracted from minus M. In subtraction, I told you earlier that last variable is used at first. So minus M, then the sign of subtraction, minus again, and then 7. And here is multiplication and division, you can write easily. Now the next, fifth question, we have to write same as it is. 11 added to 2M. So in addition and subtraction, I told you that we will start writing expression from the last. So here is 2M added, that means plus, then 11. So 2M plus 11 will comes as a expression. 11 subtracted from 2M, same as it is from the last. 2M subtracted, that means minus, and then 11. So 2M minus 11. And in third, 3 added to 5 times Y. So in any type of statement, we will write expression from the last. So in last we check here that 5 times Y. So 5 times Y is 5Y. Then added. That means 5Y is added. 5Y plus added 3. So 5Y plus 3. In next one, 3 subtracted from 5 times Y. Same as it is 5 times Y, that means 5Y. Then the sign of subtraction, minus, and then 3. So 5Y minus 3 is the expression. In next one, Y is multiplied by minus 8 and then 5 is added to the result. That means in first statement, Y is multiplied by minus 8. That means minus 8 into Y. This is first term. And then 5 is added. That means minus 8 plus 5. Next is Y is multiplied by 5. Yes, fine. Y is multiplied by 5. That means 5Y. Then the result is subtracted from 16. That means in this statement, in addition or subtraction, I told you we will start writing expression from last. So result is subtracted from 16. That means we will write first 16, then subtracted, that means minus, and the result. And the result was 5Y. So 16 minus 5Y is the expression for this statement. So here we have completed our 5 questions of exercise 12.3.